Hello, good afternoon, fellow educators, on this glorious Tuesday afternoon. My name is Tiffany Climer with Encompassing Education, and I am bringing our RTI Tip Tuesday to you today. My apologies for missing last week. It was the first sunny day after what seemed like 2 weeks of nothing but yucky, dreary, rainy, gloomy days. And I got caught up playing outside with my children and forgot all about RTI Tip Tuesday. So we're back at it this week, and I am coming to you to talk about the importance of wrapping up your RTI system in a nice, neat package so that when you come back in August, you are ready to go. One of the first things that you're going to need to do when you are considering wrapping up all things RTI related at the end of the school year is that you need to conduct that final data analysis of your universal screener data and your RTI progress monitoring data. This is going to allow you to make those sound educational decisions for your students that are based in data. It's also going to allow you to utilize that data to evaluate the effectiveness of your RTI program that you already have in place so that you can develop new goals for what you want to work towards with your RTI implementation plans for the 17-18 school year. What you are going to do is go through all of your students that have been receiving RTI services this school year, and you're going to look at their data so that you can make a solid recommendation for what they should be doing starting day one of your school year next year in August. So that's going to allow you to have this information that you're going to pass on to the teacher for next year so that there is no time lost. Those kiddos can hit the ground running as soon as school starts in August. The other thing that you're going to do is come up with a system for your building on how you are going to pass that information from one grade level to the next. This is vital so that you can make sure that you have everybody on the same page moving forward with RTI. You're not having to decipher one teacher's notes and another teacher's notes and figure out where you need to be. All of that information is going to be collected in a very systematic way. Maybe it's a common form that you want to put everything on, just so that teachers can then quickly look through this information without having to read through and kind of find the important key pieces. It will all be organized in one very quick manner so that they can look through that really quickly and get to know these new students that are coming to them for the next school year. What's really important with that is if you are a school, say you are a primary building and your students are going to be moving to another building. If you only have K2 students in your building, it's going to be really important that you are passing on that information to the teacher for next year because they're going to be in a whole new building. If they're going to be in a 3, 4, 5 building for the following year, those teachers have no information about these kiddos at all. So whatever you can give to them in that organized manner is going to help them know more about that student so that they can start off sound with that instruction at Tier 1 and those additional supports at Tier 2 and Tier 3 based upon your recommendations that are made based on the data you've collected this year. You also then need to be able to give this information to your administrator or whoever it is that does your scheduling so that if these students' schedules need to reflect an RTI class, that information is taken care of and that there's no confusion when they start the school year out. Have those arrangements made and those classes scheduled, built into their schedule from that very first day of school. That way it's just business as usual. This is where you're going to go and this is what you're going to do. It's really going to help with that transition piece for a lot of our students as they start working in your RTI supports as you are working to implement that for next year. All of these things combined are going to minimize your startup time in August. August is crazy enough. You already have kids everywhere. They're trying to figure out where they're supposed to go. You probably have new teachers in the building who they're trying to figure out where they're supposed to go. So all of these supports that you can put into place now will only help with that implementation piece and helping that to be a very smooth transition so that your system can be as effective as possible. As always, guys, if you have any questions, please feel free to let me know. Tiffany at EncompassingEducation.com. Hopefully you are out enjoying the sunshine today. And if you have any questions or comments, feel free to leave those for me, and I will check these back as we work through as they come in. So have a great night, guys. Thanks for joining and tuning in. Bye.